Remember a few weeks ago when I said to remember that movie Rough Night? This movie is why. The first time I watched the trailers for both of these films, it was back to back at a theater with friends. Both trailers were structured exactly the same, with similar shots, similar moments, and even similar humor. The major difference is Rough Night introduced the dead body into the mix. So while Rough Night had a hook, this movie really didn't. And after watching both movies, I can tell you that when it comes to their story, they're exactly the same, dead body or not. Both films are R-rated comedies about old college friends getting together after a few years of not seeing each other, each with a little bit of drama between them, but everything starts going downhill when a secret that could ruin her entire career threatens to bubble up and ruin their friendship forever. The main difference is the secret tearing them apart and the basic character stereotypes. Because trust me, in both movies, they're all stereotypes. But especially with this one, the whole movie's just a cliche. The movie introduces all of our characters one by one in their first scene, and after seeing their introduction, you understand where everyone's character is gonna end up after the 2 hours is over. It's super cookie cutter and generic, but even generic stuff can be fun if the cast and characters aren't still enjoyable. Honestly, some do a good job. Like she usually does, Regina Hall does a pretty good job with a pretty awful script. Making the comparison to Rough Night again, Regina Hall made her motivation about her career much more convincing than Scarlett Johansson did. Most of the cast is just bland, but I do feel the love and friendship that these guys do have, making their relationships feel a lot more real. All except for Tiffany Haddish. What is it with R-rated comedies having a single character being just awful? At every turn in this movie, every time I thought I saw the most bottom of the barrel joke come from her, she always manages to surprise me by doing or saying something even lower. Even the one moment I see every review praise isn't original in the slightest. She tells the other characters about something called grapefruiting. It's raunchy, it's funny, and it's brought back into the story later in a very hilarious way. But this has been on the internet for years. Watch this original video because it is crazy hilarious. Warning, not safe for work. This scene in particular is something that stands out to everybody. But knowing that that joke is essentially just this video nearly line for line, it's sad. I don't understand why so many people are praising this movie saying it's great because it's raunchy and uses gross out humor. Being raunchy doesn't automatically mean being funny. If that was the case, then Snatch would have been the movie of the frickin' decade. There are a lot of issues with this movie, and between these two, I have to say that Rough Night is the better movie. And I would recommend watching that one over Girls Trip if you're stuck on an island with only these two movies and a DVD player with a 2-hour battery life. This gets a 2 out of 10.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more reviews, then click the playlist to see my other stupid opinions. Alright, see you next video.